Okay, let's talk about an easy way to make money online. Okay, so if you're looking to create your first income stream online, your second income stream, like a side hustle that actually makes you money without the stress, then that's what we're going to talk about today. An easy way to make money online. I'm Jace P, coming at you from Mauritius. It's about 30 degrees in my room. That's why, sorry, but I'm not going to wear a t-shirt. I don't use the aircon, so I don't like it. And it's just too hot to wear a t-shirt. So you're just going to have to put up with me being topless, okay? All right. Let's talk about ways to make money online. I've been in making online income since 2018. I've made over $1 million, including the sale of one of my online businesses. Let's start with one of the ones that I started with, which was Shopify. All right, let's do this. Shopify. Let's start with Shopify. Let's do it like this, shall we? Let's do like a little grid system like this. And then we'll do a for the pluses, and we'll do for the cons. Okay. Now, this is raw and uncut, so I'm just gonna tell you from my heart what I think of these businesses. Now, Shopify is great. I think Shopify is good because you can kind of you can create your own brand. You can build it up, build that to make a lot of money, and you could. From what I last checked, you can sell your account as well. So there's an exit, sell account. Right now, the downside of that, I think Shopify is the work. You know, you got to create your website, find a product, customer service, people, and marketing. Like to get sales, you've got to spend a lot on marketing. Okay, that's the downside. Right, let's look at Etsy. I did Shopify back in 2018, a long time ago. It was short-lived because I didn't like that. I didn't know much about marketing. If you're good with Facebook ads, I suppose, or Google ads, you probably like Shopify. But to me, no. By the way, this list is biased towards me. I'm the type of guy that wants to create something without stress and hassle because I want the money just to flow to me without having to deal with a lot of issues. Okay, so if you're off that caliber, then this list will suit you. Now let's carry on. Etsy, same sort of thing. You can kind of build your own brand. It's kind of the same here, same as all, but you can't sell your account, so there's no exit, not that I know of. Let's put account. Sorry if you can hear that. There's someone sorting their garden now in the background. Etsy is easy to set up, easy-ish, like, but you still got to do like mock-ups. Sorry, one sec. Okay, someone was going crazy with their garden back there, so I had to close that door. So now I'm even more roasty toasty. Okay, so it's easy to set up, although you got to do mock-ups. You got to find a product. You got to do the design your page as well, isn't it? You got to need a banner, design pages. Etsy, and you know what with Etsy that I didn't like? You can't tell. No, you got to be good at this if you're making profit. I couldn't figure it out. Now at the time I was selling from UK, so I'm trying to work out if I'm making profit because you know Etsy are just so complicated with the way they report money coming in. And then the amount of money you're spending on ads if you are, then the inventory. And then there's hidden transaction fees, which was killing me because I'm from UK. Right, this might be better for you. But to me, it was very complicated. And that's by design. I don't like that they do that. They're very, like, complicated. To me, very sneaky. It's almost like you can get paid up front and then you pay your expenses later on. So it's very hard to track if you're making profit. And if you're making a loss, like some of my shops were making a loss, you won't know because you're getting paid up front. So the money's coming in and then you're paying for ads later on. And if you keep having money coming in and paying for ads later on, it's kind of like it keeps you going cash flow wise, but you don't actually know if you're making profit. It's very complicated for me. That annoyed me. I left Etsy. I had about 4 or 5 shops, okay, which I thought were doing well, but then I couldn't work out how much profit it was doing. So I was just like, forget that. But the plus side is easy to set up and a lot of organic traffic coming through there. Traffic. Okay, let's build this list now. Let's build this down here. Digital products. Oh, cool. How can I forget with Etsy as well? Customers. I remember during the, selling face masks, I was one of the first shops to sell face masks, and it exploded. That's the first month I went over 10 grand with Etsy. And the supplier couldn't keep up with the demand of all these face masks being sold. So people weren't receiving them, and the amount of customers like complaining, it just wasn't worth it. One sec again, more noise. So yeah, I had a big month, but it just killed it because the amount of customer complaints, and then I had to get a VA to deal with just that side of it. So that just kind of killed it for me. Kind of kills the scalability. Like, I know some people are alright with this, the complaints, they kind of just deal with it. But for me, I'm thinking like, how can I build something that's going to create a lot of money and doesn't break easy? You know, with Etsy, you can build, but at some point you're going to start getting customers, returns, that sort of thing, and you need someone in place then to deal with your customers, which people do, but that's not my bag. Yeah. Next one is digital products. Now I'm doing digital products now with my my course, my self-publishing course. Now the plus side of this is like what's the plus side? I'm trying to think. I'm actually doing plus side, I suppose, is once the work's done once, and then you get repeat money. The downside is definitely a lot of work up front. Marketing, you got to learn marketing to be able to sell it. I've got to put it out there to people, which is all new to me actually. And also ads, if you need ads, that's a bastard, I'll tell you. Learning Facebook ads, like I've kind of given up on it in a moment because it was just killing me in terms of getting my course out there. I was just lost, basically making a loss. But if you're good at ads, like this side here, if you can crack that, you'll be in for making a lot of money, because you also can build a brand as well. Like a lot of my students, they came in and bought one of my courses, they loved it, they've upgraded to all my other courses. So it's kind of like I brought them in already, and now they're just like repeat customers, and and also I think it's rewarding because you're dealing specifically with like people now, whereas with Shopify and Etsy you don't really know your customer. With a digital product, especially like mine, where it's based on me, people message me telling me how it's helped them and how the course is really easy to do and step by step, and they never did this before, and now they're doing it. Now they're making money. They made their first sales. So stuff like that is rewarding. I would say the downside is also customers, because although I haven't had anyone touch wood, complain about my course saying, I bought this and it's no good, but I do get people that buy it and like it's not for them. They might just impulse buy it, and then they're like, no, it's not for me. Now, here's the issue with that, especially when you're selling digital products, especially like a course. Like some of these people come in, they do half my course, and then they're like, I don't want it anymore. It's like, hold up. You've kind of done it now. It's not like a product you could just return. You've kind of got the info. So there's that side of it as well. Told you, I'm being straight up honest with you guys about all of this, yeah? Let me think of another dude. I'm gonna start with the Amazon stuff. FBA or FBM. Fulfillment by Amazon, fulfillment by Work. The experience I had with this was creating t-shirts. I created t-shirt designs. I was selling it through a supplier through Amazon, and the supplier would fulfill it. So that was a bit hands off, but again, couldn't work out profit. Now, if you've done fulfillment by FBA or FBM, it's complicated. Okay, now I like things simple. Like, so some people, I know some of my friends are doing it and smashing it, and they understand it, and they're like, but to me, it's like, this is a side hustle. I want to create this on the side to make me money. This was too complicated, And again, if I don't know clearly that I'm making profit, because again, Amazon, Etsy, they're very good at keeping you on board making a loss, because they know that most people, they know, and this is my assumption theory, they know most people won't be able to make a profit, but they want to milk those people for as long as possible, so they keep you in there thinking you might be making a profit with the hope you might make a profit without you really knowing. Okay, and I'm talking about the amateur guys like me that's coming in there to try it out. There's guys at the top that are killing FBA, FBM, all right, but the regular guys, the average guys that just want to know, guys and girls, just want to come in there, know clearly what they're doing, make a profit, no good, right? This was complicated for me, complicated. And also you got the products and things like that. All right, let's expand this list. Now, on the Amazon thing, let's talk about Amazon merch, or merch by Amazon. This is when you actually upload your designs to Amazon. They deal with everything. So you can sell t-shirts, apparel, they've got mugs now, they've got tumblers, they've got pop sockets, phone cases. You provide the creative, the design, and because you provide the creative, you get paid a royalty. So it's royalties. I'm going to bring it in here. Man, my handwriting. It's royalties. My gosh, I've forgotten how to talk. It's all the heat. It's royalties. It's hands off. I would say it's very passive because Amazon deal with everything. But the downside is it's under Amazon's control. Because they deal with everything, they take a big portion of the money, and you can't build any brand really because you don't really know the customer. So there's no brand, but it's very, very hands off. Like this one's a good one. I've been in Amazon merch since 2018. That was actually the account that I sold, which I mentioned at the beginning of this video. I built that up to, at its highest month is like 20 grand. And it was averaging about 7 when I sold it, 7 grand profit a month. And let me tell you something, that account, for 1 year, I barely touched it, and it just kept making me money. Now that's the kind of income I like. You put in all the work up front, you really can get absorbed in it, but at any time, you could just walk away and it will keep making you money. And that's because Amazon take care of everything. So yes, they take the lion's share of the money, but they take the lion's share of the stress, any interaction with any customers, any people problems, none of that. You just provide a creative, provide a royalty. A downside of this is it's hard to get an account. And if you're lucky enough to get an account, it's hard to build. It's like they got a tier system. So you start on tier 10, which means you can only upload 10 designs. And before, back in the day, when you sold 10 t-shirts or 10 products, then they would upgrade you to 25 and so on until you can get up to, like, I was at tier 200,000 because I was selling so much, right? But now they don't do that. I think even if you sell that amount of t-shirts or products, they still don't tier you up. I have a tier 20,000 account now, and I've sold more than 20,000 products and they won't tier me up. So it's hard to build. And the last one, and my favorite, because I'm not biased at all, is self-publishing. Self-publishing. KDP. It's Amazon KDP. Now this is the same, sort of similar to Amazon merch. You get royalties. You get the passive income side of it. It's easy to get an account. You can get one literally right now in minutes. Easy to get an account. And God, my handwriting's terrible. Apologies. You can kind of build. It's got more barriers to protect your business than Amazon merch. With Amazon merch, someone could copy your t-shirt design like that, like minutes. With self-publishing, though, people can copy your books. It takes it longer, so gives you a bit more space to actually build. And especially if you do really like good books that have complex interiors, then you can separate yourself from everyone else. The downside is, again, it's under Amazon's control. I mean, if you don't play by the rules, you can get your account terminated. I know this because I've had several accounts terminated. I've had about 10 accounts terminated because I was doing multiple accounts, and I was actually kicked off there now, so I can't really go on it like I was doing before. My best month was $50,000. Let's just put it, loads of money. You can make loads of money. Like, you don't realize how much money you can make until you see it start pouring in. Like, it took me by surprise, because my best month I think was about 7K, and then come Christmas it rocketed to $52,000, and that was about $21,000 profit. But the profit was coming so fast, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, and it was mostly from 2 books. So I can't believe this many people are buying just like 2 of my books. So it takes you, you can't appreciate how much money there is in books. Okay, so loads of money. Going back to what I was saying, I was shortly after that terminated from that account, and I would love to go back to KDP. I've got a test account now, which I test strategies that I share with my students, but I would love to get back to KDP legit. Now, I can't do it because my ad spend's like 10 grand a month, and if I get terminated again, they take your royalties and they take your ad spend. So I lost 40 grand when my account was terminated. Can't get stung like that. So I can't actually do it again. So I'm actually saying, I've got a love-hate relationship with self-publishing. I'm saying, get on it. If you can get a legit account, self-publishing is amazing. Look after your account. I tell my students this all the time. If in doubt, do not do it. I was a numpty and I did stupid stuff, and now I regret it because I can't get on it. But I still stand by what I'm saying. This is the easiest online business because of the passivity of it. Amazon take care of them, and the amount of money you can make when you smash it. It's more than the t-shirts, and it's easier to get an account. The downside is Amazon control the account really, but that's kind of the upside as well because they deal with the customer service, etc. All right, so let's just put in this perspective now of who you are and which one will suit you, yeah, depending on your personal situation. Okay, I think basically all of these ones here, to be honest, right, this is what I think. This is the young people game. And I say that because I'm in my 40s now. I'm a family man. I've got kids. Honestly, I think this is for young people. Like, if this was 10 years ago now, when, you know, you're kind of on it, you know, you actually want to get in there and smash it and smash this to crazy amounts, okay? I think putting your energy into this, I mean, I'll say this one here, I'm actually doing this now, but it's more like I've got this knowledge from KDP, I may as well sell it. But again, I'm not putting in the effort like someone that's really looking to smash this. Okay, I'll just do content and that's it really, and videos like this which I enjoy talking. But I think Etsy, Shopify, FBA, I think if you really want to put a lot of time in it, almost towards a full-time job like that, a lot of time, you can really smash these. Okay, these two I consider more of a side hustle because you can kind of pick them up, do it when you've got time, and then don't do it when you've got time. A lot of my friends in here, Merch by Amazon especially, are parents, and they kind of put in the work, and then their kids came along and they kind of left it and it was still making money for them. Same happened with me. So it's kind of like that. Yes, you do have to put in the work up front, but then it's very hands off if you want. It gives you that freedom to just walk away anytime, which I don't think, maybe digital products can, because I kind of get that now, where I just leave my stuff selling. But the others, Etsy, you'll have people contacting you. Shopify, you'll have custom. Basically, anytime you're in touch with a customer, even FBA and FBM, I was getting customers asking for refunds and stuff like that. Anytime you have to deal with a customer, I think that kills it in terms of having the freedom to walk away. Now these two here, there is no customer. Biggest problems are people problems. Remove the problems and you've got no problems. And these, yeah, so if your position is, it's very dependent on you. If your position is You want a side hustle because you've got your own stuff going on now. You've got your own life, you've got your own business, and you want something that you can get into very, very simple, pick up and put down whenever you want, and also with the potential to make a lot of money. These two, and especially self-publishing, because of the fact you can get an account straight away, you can publish a book straight away, like in a day. I teach my guys to publish a book in it takes like 4 to 6 hours. Book's done, book's live tomorrow, and you can make a sale like in 7 days. Whereas Merge by Amazon, it could take you like weeks or months just to get the account, and then you're ready to go. Yes, but with this one, account today, publish today, a sale in a week. Yeah, and you don't deal with anything after that. Amazon print, deliver, and deal with the customers. So you could just focus on the creative, just creating books in your spare time that can go on to make money, and a lot of money, like I told you. So because it's got all those all that potential, and it removes a lot of stress. I think this here is the best for a side hustle, as in a second income. When you're busy with something else, you got life, you want to build something on the side. These, yes, if you're looking to smash it, build an income, and go at it full pelt. But if, like me, you want that stress taken away, and I'm telling you, I wish I was back, I could do KDP, because that 50 grand I made that month was the easiest 50 grand, apart from crypto. But let's leave that aside. Crypto's just weird, alright? But it was the easiest 50 grand I made up to that point, in terms of like online income, because I was here in Mauritius at the time. Most days I'll just be going to the beach, driving around, discovering the island, and that money was just rolling in. Right. So there's my honest, not biased at all, but I've given to you honest now, so that's what I think. So if you're looking for that side income that you can just do in your own time and put down whenever you want, definitely recommend self-publishing on Amazon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.